Hello everyone. It feels like it's been so long. I haven't made a video for ages. And if you can hear all the background noises, sirens, my neighbours, children who are still awake, you'll probably understand why. I thought I'd do a random show and tell today, and it's probably a little bit frustrating if you happen to be a crafter. Then you will see so many mistakes. I am known for having various fads where I decide I'm going to make something and I'm going to start a new hobby, and I go in all guns blazing. You know how it is. Like you start knitting a jersey or something and you finish the back, the sides, and never quite get around to the sleeves, and so it stays in a bag in the cupboard for a number of years. Maybe that hasn't happened to you, but yeah, there was that time when I decided I loved reborn dolls. How hard could that be? So my daughter, who was young at the time, noticed that her dolls went missing, and it wasn't until some time later that they were found in the top of my wardrobe in a bag with their heads and arms removed and perhaps the occasional eyeball. I'm not proud. Don't judge me. So my latest fad, I thought I can take the guesswork out of Christmas and I can give something personal, and I can make jewellery. Everybody likes jewellery. I probably only have about 2 or 3 people on my Christmas list who actually would wear it, but that's fine. So I went in all guns blazing once again, and I bought some UV resin and some moulds, and I don't even want to think about how much money I spent to try and teach myself how to make resin jewellery. Turns out that it's sticky. Here's one. It hasn't actually been made into anything. I collected all these little shells from the beach, little pippy shells, and put some gold and blue glitter. But yes, UV resin is sticky. So I decided I'd try beading, and that's been interesting, a little more satisfying because it's faster and there's lots of pretty colours. So I thought I'd show you some of the beads I have and some of my what should I say, pieces that I've made or attempted to make. I have probably spent more on beads and jewellery findings and equipment than I would have spent if I'd just gone and bought some jewellery. But hopefully my friends will understand that I have made them gifts from their heart. Well, my heart, not theirs. unless they really love it, then it would be their heart, in which case. I'm trying to think who would actually wear this amazing jewellery I've made. First, I'll have a look at some of the beads, because I like crinkles. My favourite colours are pink and blue. Some of these beads were given to me, so they're a little mixed up. I don't want you to think I'm terribly messy. I am terribly messy, but I don't want you to actually think that. So these were some beads that were used by one of my friends at school where I work. She does some crafts with some of the classes. I do the sensory room and maybe some art. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. I really like this blue. So you can see I've gotten very professional. I mean, I bought round nose things, pliers I think they're called, from AliExpress. And these, I don't know what they're for. I don't know what that's for. Oh my gosh, is that a cutty thing? Is it? Oh, that is sharp. Oh. I only just realised that these have cutters on them, and I went and bought these cutters. Okay, you saw it here, folks, that moment of realisation that I spent $14 locally on some cutty things that I didn't need. I'm not sure what to do with these green beads. I've mostly been making jewellery for myself, because I've decided that really none of the jewellery I've made is actually good enough to give away, and most of my friends wouldn't wear it anyway, although they say thank you because they're very nice, gracious friends. I don't think my husband or my brother would wear it. I did make some resin earrings for a friend at school because she liked them when she saw me wearing them, so I did give her a few. And then another friend said that she wished she had pierced ears so she could have some too, so I made her some clip-ons, and you just glue it on. I made her some smaller versions of this with daisies that I very professionally picked from my driveway and did nothing with, because that's how I roll. I'm a bit of a cowboy when it comes to craft. I just go for it and hope for the best. So this was my first toolkit, where I went to the dollar store and bought some earring findings and some really cheap nasty beads that I really don't like. It's an ice cube tray with a lid, which I think is genius for ice. Then when I was going through my mother's things, I came across one of her pill boxes. I think it was this one, I think. And I realised, oh, that was pretty good. So I put some more dollar store beads in there. And she put stickers on it. She paid $2 for that one. or is it a fishing tackle box? Bill Hoiber. He's a fisherman. He has a TV show. Click. And she used it as a pillbox. She was on a lot of medication. So I bought lots of shiny beads. As you can see, everything's so beautifully organised. I liked these stones. I liked the pearlescent. And I really do not like these wooden beads, but I had them anyway. These are some beads from school. This one looks like an Easter egg. Right, let's show you some of the jewellery that I've attempted to make. Okay, first, when I say attempted, I made this today and I hate it. I really, really hate it. And I'm going to undo it all and make it into something a little nicer. I don't like it at all. I think I should have perhaps done away with this and just kept the shells going. What do you think? It sits quite high, which is why I like a shorter necklace. But I hate it. I really do not like this. I do not like it. So we'll just put that aside and pretend it didn't happen. As you can see, I am a regular customer of Zenny Optical. I have bought quite a few glasses from there. These are some that I made before I got the gazillion dollars worth of beads I ordered off Zenny. I'm sorry, off AliExpress. So these were beads that I just got from school. But they're cute. They're cute and they were so easy to make. And it was good practice for me closing the hoops. Because I'm not exactly proficient in that, but I'm getting better. I do have some arthritis, so I'm using that as my excuse. But I actually like that. I don't wear a lot of yellow, but these are cute. And they were very, very easy to make. I like that, my favourite colour, pink. I actually wouldn't give these as gifts. So I'm collecting a lot of jewellery that I won't wear. My daughter made this. She saw me making some jewellery and she thought she'd have a go. That was cute. She loves seashells. It's cute. And this is just some resin earrings that I attempted to make. They're not as shiny as I would like, but at least they go with everything I wear. I wear a lot of, you guessed it, pink. So that works. These I just put together from those beads I don't really like. And some resin puzzle pieces. Not by any means perfect. I have nothing to say here. I cannot explain myself. We'll just put that I'm very proud of these. I was very happy with these ones and how they turned out. So that was when I tried a bit of threading, and it's very messy up here, so don't look up there. I've since bought some nicer thread and it's turning out a little bit better. And again, this was just me playing around. And I have nothing to say about this. Let's not talk about that one. And that's the partner to that one. And oh dear, another resin fail. It's cloudy, but that bit's pretty good. I'm kind of impressed with my loop. My looping turned out a bit better there. But no, let's not talk about that one. Yes, I'm very proud of these. I did not make them. My daughter made them, and I was a little bit perturbed that she was doing a better job than I was. But she's a clever girl. I was trying to get Christmassy here. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Just some school beads. Oh, partner to the puzzle piece, the missing piece. More school beads. Oh, we'll put that one over there. We won't talk about that one. Oh, look. More school beads. The other shell. I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't hate it. It would go with things that I wear if we go by colour. And this one, just playing around with the cheap beads until my other beads arrived in the post. I'm not going to tell you how much I spent, mainly because I don't know. You know, a little AliExpress here, a little AliExpress there. I think we get the general idea here. Let's pop that over there and we'll have a look inside. Oh, what's in this one? I think there is something quite nice in there, and some not quite so nice. This is just another piece of resin I played with, and yeah, well, it's something. It's interesting, I guess. Just a little bit more resin. It was actually a bit expensive to keep buying resin off AliExpress. You know, with the waiting time, I forgot what I bought from whom, from where and when, and yeah. These are by no means perfect. Just more dollar store. Okay, I'm rather impressed with myself here. This is where I started to up the ante a bit. Check me out. I actually quite like that. Let's just move all those over here and just keep the ones I like. Not that fussed over these or these or these. Let's move these ones aside. We'll keep my daughter's earrings because I was very impressed with that. And we will put these cutie pies up because I like them. And I've worn these a few times, so maybe maybe I might be able to gift something like this if I do something similar. Maybe, just maybe. Let's put those over here. What's next? Oh, I have a feeling that this is resin. Here we go. Oh no, these aren't resin. That's good. I wonder where I put all the resin stuff I'd made. I did have some other things, but they weren't really worth showing you, so you're not missing anything. Oh, this is a pair of Easter egg earrings. They'll do. I suppose they're all right. I like long dangly ones because, I don't know, I just quite like dangly earrings. And blingy things. I like shiny bling bling. Oh, listen. That sounds cool. What else have I got? Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think we'll talk about that one very much. What else have we got? I like these. I think I just like these gems. And by gems I mean plastic. Pretty sure it's plastic. I think I quite like them. They came from AliExpress, I think. It was just playing around with them. I like them. I do like those. Those are my favourites. In fact, I think they're my favourites out of all of them. Put that one over there. And, oh, what have we got here? I don't hate this. Unfortunately, I didn't have any gold findings. I wish these beads were pink or purple. We'll just put that over there. We won't talk about that one. Where's the partner to this one? We'll find it. And what have we got going on here? Some reds. This time with the gold findings. But still not very nicely finished. That was an early one. These ones, meh, just done with dollar store things. I'm going to have a different pair of earrings for every day of the week. I don't hate these ones. I have fun threading the seed beads, and yeah, I'm not overly fond of this gold plastic bead though. It annoys me. I hope it doesn't annoy you, because you are supposed to be relaxing, so I'm not sure if show and tell ASMR is conducive to sleeping, because I find when I watch show and tells, which I love watching show and tell ASMRs, I tend to keep opening an eye to have a look because I want to see what I'm missing. These ones from those stones I like, but they're nothing too fancy. It'd be nice to have some jingly earrings. Bumping the microphone there. We've found the partner to that one. Ah, the stones. Now the reason I bought these stones, and you see I'm a bit embarrassed, I thought I could do some of the wire wrapping. I didn't finish a single one because it's hard. It's really hard. So I abandoned that. I might have another try, but that's not for me. these are just some of the partners to what I've already shown you, and I'm getting them all tangled up. You see why I can't be trusted with nice things. I don't look after them. So I'm thinking about what might be good enough to give as a gift. And I'm thinking it might be out of, not these particular ones, because I have actually worn these ones, but now that I know how to make them, I'm thinking, I don't like that very much. Dollar store. There is a difference, isn't there, between dollar store beads and beads that you can buy online or from a craft store. And that's okay. I mean, you get what you pay for. I can't remember where I put the rest of my resin stuff. Let me reach over here. Oh, I think I found it. This isn't it. Oh, okay. What's going on in here? Just some little glittery things. I don't know what I was thinking here. It's a flower, piece of wood. Nothing too fancy here. Just playing around with the shells again. And which way up does it go? I can't even remember which way up it goes. I don't hate that. I made 2 of those, so I might actually be able to do something with those. Put this over with its partner, wherever that is. So this is what I've been up to, and I think maybe the general consensus is that maybe I should just make ASMR videos. But I want to be able to make something nice for my friends and my family. And I'm not even going to think about what I've spent. I can see a mistake there. Oh, I do have one other piece to show you. Okay, clear the decks. This is the piece de resistance. Clear the decks. Okay, let's just pick all these up. I'm picking up these last because they're my favourites, so you're welcome to admire. I only had to make about 40 pairs of earrings before I got that one right. I like this. And I quite like these ones. Okay, stand back. Be amazed while I share to you the drama of making this piece. Now first, I'll show you the earrings that I made to go with it. They're nothing fancy. They're just some little earrings. But I made this necklace. I followed a tutorial, YouTube of course, and I made some mistakes. Look at it, isn't that amazing? I even went out especially and got the exact colour beads from the tutorial, and I made some mistakes, and rather than unthreading it, and it was quite early on too, I tried to join it and stuff, and I thought I had it quite secure, and I doubled up and all this, and I got kind of mixed up a little around here, and eventually I finished it. I went to put it on, and I promptly broke it, and all the beads went everywhere. So, and it was looking good. It was, when I had finished, it was looking good, and I broke it. And I actually laughed, because it is quite typical of how things can go when you're not actually a particularly talented crafter. But I was determined to give it another go, so I rethreaded it, and then I noticed that I missed off a bead, or maybe I'd added a bead on the end, one of the larger beads, and it wasn't balanced. And I thought about it, and I thought, you know, I can get away with it. Who's going to notice? And it drove me crazy. So I took it apart, and I rethreaded it properly. And, what's pretty cool is if I do this, okay, it looks like a face, it looks like a smiley face. Or if I turn it upside down, my neighbours are talking very loudly, then that's the hair. And there's the eyes, which are not sitting properly at the moment. And let's just put the nose there. and we've got to give her some earrings. I wonder if we have any earrings to give her. We'll just give her some nice pink earrings. Do you know, the sad thing is, even though I went out specially and spent the money to buy the exact beads, the sad thing is that I don't think I'd ever wear this. And I suppose I could gift it, but everybody's seen it and knows the story of it now, and anybody who received it would think it was a bit naff, because they would know. So I might give it away, but not for Christmas. So I think that is all from me for the time being. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and maybe I'll be able to show you something a little bit nicer before Christmas. I have 6 months to get this right, and to work out who actually might wear this stuff. But it's the thought that counts, right? And I've been putting a lot of thought and time into these things. So I have got a different pair of earrings to wear every day of the year, and lots more beads to make lots more things. So hopefully I'm going to get better at it. I'm going to finish off for now, but I'm going to change your earrings first, because I can. Excuse my hand drifting in front of the camera there. Plonk. What do we think? Tell me what works. No, definitely not. that one. And maybe we'll go for my favourite colour. This is my other favourite colour. And I just love pink and blue together. You know, I wish I had those nice hands that other ASM artists have. You know, with beautifully manicured nails. And I did try. I did try, and every now and then I do put on some false nails just to look pretty. But the truth is, I am not as young as a lot of other ASM artists. I have wobbly joints. I have a club thumb. And a broken ring. Well done. But you know, I follow an account on Instagram called All Hands Are Beautiful. It's how you use them, isn't it? So let's use our hands for kindness. Bye bye for now.